Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So the OKC Thunder have been a very interesting team this season. It really feels like Russell Westbrook is now sort of like deferring and becoming more of what you want in an actual point guard. And as a result, Paul George is playing MVP caliber basketball. So just kind of like put into perspective, on the season for Russell Westbrook, he is averaging 21 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. Nearly 3 steals a game. That's absolutely fantastic. But the thing is, though, it's like, yeah, people are saying his scoring's down compared to his MVP season, where he averaged about 32 points per game. But the thing is that he's still shooting around the same field goal percentage as that season. He's just taking less shots and less threes, plain and simple, man. So, like, he's really going out there. He's kind of toning things back a little bit, which allows, you know, guys like Paul George to kind of get comfortable in the offense and stuff like that. And Paul George averages 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists, 2.2 steals per game. It's really just been a nice working formula. 25 and 13 at the making this video for the record. So for today's video, guys, we are going to try to win an NBA championship with the OKC Thunder. I feel like they are definitely have the capabilities of getting far this season. You know, I'm just wondering if there's like a trade or two we can make to really get this team to the next level, or maybe if they're still a season away. Because you look at the rest of the team, Steven Adams, I mean, you know, let me go back to the player stats. I look at the player stats better. Yeah, Steven Adams at about 15 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists per game. But his defense has been absolutely amazing. Like, he's definitely making a name for himself as a defensive player of the year candidate. You got Dennis Schroder, who essentially, you look at his stats compared to like his Hawk days. I mean, he's putting up relatively the same type of stats, just a few less points and just a few, you know, less assists, which is going to happen, you know, when you're coming off the bench as the backup. But essentially, man, he's putting up those same starting numbers as a backup point guard, which is just awesome efficiency. So, you know, good for him on that. You got Jeremy Grant out there, who I think has been pretty decent at the power forward position. He gives them some athleticism out there. Rebounding is decent. I mean, he's trying to out-rebound Steven Adams, so that's easier said than done. Love the 12 points per game, which is the career high for him. But then you really look at the 35% three-point shooting, and it's like, that was the knockoff on Jeremy Grant last season, where it's just like, yeah, he can play that 4th spot, but in this era of the NBA, especially when you have a guy like Steven Adams out there, you want a guy that can shoot threes along, you know, at that 4th spot out there, you know, being 6'9" and stuff like that. He's actually, you look at his career, man, he's kind of a very streaky 3-point shooter. 24%, 37%, 29 and 35, although it looks like early on this OKC Philly days, early on that, and when he started his career with them, he didn't really play all that much. We got Alex Abrinas out there. Now, honestly, I've not been too impressed with him, which is why I do think this team has room for improvements at the shooting guard position. Field goal percentage very low, 32% from 3, and I really don't think he brings you much defensively. Maybe a little bit, you know, he can get a steal here and there, but yeah, definitely room for improvement right there. Nerlens Noel, pretty basic backup center numbers out there. I do love the 1-2 blocks out there. We got Hamidou Diallo, which this guy I see a lot of good potential in. I mean, his athleticism's off the chart. He's just not quite there yet. He's still got a little ways away on that. Raymond Felton, you know, 3rd string point guard. Terrence Ferguson starts at times. It's just that shooting guard position has kind of been like the Achilles heels of this team, where I feel like we can go out there and try to find something to make it work. We got Andre Roberson, who's almost back, but even when he comes back, he's not going to help this team offensively. Defensively, though, is another question. I mean, he's a game changer in that department. So what we are going to do is we are going to go to the trade finder here, and as far as getting like a starting caliber shooting guard, you know, I'm okay with probably trading away Abrinas, because Diallo, I do want to give him a chance as the backup shooting guard. So we get a new starting guy out there. You know, Abrinas falls out of the rotation. I'm willing to probably deal away Raymond Felton. I feel like both these guys could probably help another championship contender out there that might need like a backup point guard or something like that. Even a 1st round draft pick, because we're trying to make that next big move out there. So yeah, as far as shooting guards available, we do have 23 trade offers. I see, none of those guys are going to help. Ronnie Hood, Larry Nance, not a bad trade, but Larry Nance's contract is kind of ridiculous. Patrick Beverly not going to help there. JaMychal Green, you know, I actually do like him for a 4th spot. And again, Javon Carter is not bad either, only being 23. Yeah, because JaMychal Green is 7'9" overall player. He's averaging, what is he, about 10 points, 7 rebounds per game this season, 38% from 3. Okay, so not really going to add all that much compared to what Jeremy Grant's doing right now. Maybe a little bit more consistent 3-point shooter, but still, I'm not going to give up a 1st round draft pick for that. Dwayne Dedman, we got Rodney McGruder and Wayne Ellington. You know what? This is actually a pretty solid trade here, guys. This is actually really solid, man. Ronnie's been pretty solid this season. Let's actually check out his season stats. at about, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 39% from 3. Then you got Wayne Ellington, who essentially has become a bench warmer for the team this season, but when he actually gets minutes out there, he's a very effective shooting guard. We got Tony Parker, Grayson Allen not doing that. Trey Burke, Lance Stevenson, no. All right, so, I mean, we had, like, some really good offers. Now we're getting some bitch-ass offers over here. Not liking any of these at all, man. Alfred Camuto would not be bad for the 4th spot either, but we don't really need that position. This is actually kind of interesting. Getting Jeff Green, coming back to the OKC Thunder, once on the Seattle Supersonics, and Tomas, who was actually more of a natural shooting guard in the NBA. Damn, I actually really like that offer a lot, too. Because that gives us, like, 2 positions we really need improvement at. Because, Jeremy Grant can start or come off the bench. And Jeff Green, we get, because he's got, like, beyond the Cavaliers and stuff like that, he's got championship experience. Wow, I think I like this trade better here, guys, just because, like, Tomas being, like, a natural shooting guard. So I think I'm going to do this one right here, plus the Wizards, of course, getting a first-round pick. That would help them out a lot. I just like getting veteran players like Jeff Green out there. I don't know why, man. It's just how I am. So, we will put... Where's he at? Satoransky at his natural shooting guard position. He goes up to a 77 overall. We'll give them some ball handling out there, some offense. And I think once Roberson comes back, he probably, Roberson will probably be the starter of this team. But he's a nice filler player for now. And then Jeff Green will start at the power forward position. He's averaging 11 points, 5 rebounds per game this season. Looking at his attributes, mid-range game, I mean, he can knock down if he's open. Not all that important. 3-point shots, always going to be nice. Get into that basket, got 80 driving dunks. So he still provides that athleticism despite being 32. He's just in really good shape for his age. So, we'll have Schroder, Nerlens Noel, Jeremy Grant will replace Patrick Patterson in the rotation. Roberson, they're trying to play right now. I think we're going to back off on that until he's completely healthy. And put Diallo as the backup shooting guard position. Because I don't know, man. I'm still trying to decide how I want to do the rotation. Because, like, I do want to get Diallo playing some minutes out here. You know what I'm saying? But overall, this is looking pretty crispy out here, guys. Let's go to the system proficiency. We got Grant and Ground, which is 3.5 stars. I'm good with that. I think we are going to go ahead and simulate the rest of this NBA season and see if we can get it done. Okay, so Roberson is now healthy again. So what I'm probably going to do, actually, because Satoransky is on fire right now, I am going to put Satoransky and keep him, like, remaining in the starting lineup just because, I don't know, man. I don't want to, like, if we're on a winning streak right now, so pretty much I don't want to, like, take out a guy that's playing really good basketball. And Roberson will be the backup shooting guard. I think Diallo, because I don't think he has good potential, I don't want him to just, like, sit there and, like, rot. So I'm going to put him to the G League, I guess. I don't love doing that. I don't like doing that to young guys sometimes because, can kind of, like, hit their confidence and stuff like that. But I think he'll be okay over there. At least he'll get a chance to play. Even Terrence Ferguson, no, I don't guess we don't got room for him in the G League. But yeah, man, so I just want to make that quick change. So let's go ahead and simulate the rest of this NBA season. Okay, so a record of 56-25. I'm definitely happy with that. And we also beat the Rockets. We beat the Bucks. It's actually another big-time win going into the playoffs. Some momentum. And, of course, finishing the L on the season. MVP going to Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't think there's any arguments with that. 26 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists. DeAndre Ayton Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroder, 6th man at 16 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. He's been fantastic all season for us. Giannis, Defensive Player. Buddy Hield, Most Improved. And Nick Nurse as Coach of the Year. All-NBA first team. So we got Russell Westbrook actually making that. Now, I'm surprised Paul George didn't, but at the same time, you got, Giannis and Kevin Durant as the forward spot. So it makes a little bit of sense. All-NBA second. He did make that one right there. Also, LeBron James, All-NBA second team. And here is the All-NBA third. And, of course, guys, we get the bitch-ass update required. So give me 1 second. I'm going to get that off the screen. So we are 3rd seed in the Western Conference, only to Denver and the Golden State Warriors. Let's check out the rest of the players, see how they all finished up here. So we do have Paul George, 25 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. That's such a good season, man. 48% field goal percentage, 41% from 3. Even Russell Westbrook got his 3 up to like 35%, where he averaged about, 25 points, about 9-10 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals out there. So, like I was saying, he just shot a little less this season, but still putting up MVP caliber numbers. Schroder was amazing. Steven Adams, of course, finished great. Jeff Green, I do think he was a nice addition, guys. I think he's going to really help this team get over the hump right there. So 13 points, 5 rebounds for him. Jeremy Grant still played great being off the bench. Satoransky did pretty decent as the backup shooting guard. Now, he didn't shoot a lot. I do like the 5 assists because he's helping get other guys involved out there. But his field goal percentage was solid, man. So, like, when he did shoot the basketball, you could definitely rely on him, which was the issue with the shooting guard position. Diallo, now a 75 overall player. Did not really play all that much, though, the second half of the season. So, yeah, here we go. And Roberson, yeah, we did not really expect him to score at all, right? But here we go, man. We do have the San Antonio Spurs, so we are going to simulate current round, see how this goes, see if we can beat them down. Got game 1, got game 2. Come on, got, okay, 2-1, 2-1, 3-1. We good. And 4 games to 1. And then we got the Denver Nuggets beating LeBron James and the Lakers. Here is our closeout game, 37, 12, and 5 for Paul George, and a triple-double for Russell Westbrook. LaMarcus Aldridge at 20 points himself. Next up, Denver Nuggets. Not afraid of you guys. Not afraid of you guys, man. Maybe a little bit. Okay, 1-1. Okay, 2-1. We good. 3-1. And 4 games to 1. Unfortunately, though, we do have the Golden State Warriors. The rest of this playoffs is not going to be an easy route. Like, first we got to get past Golden State, then we got to get past either Kawhi Leonard or Giannis Antetokounmpo. So, yeah, man, not quite sure how I feel about this, but Paul George is playing like this, dropping 40 points, then I think everything will be A-okay. Simulate current round against the Warriors, and got game 1. Yo, come on, man, guys, you got moves like this. 2-1, we good. 2-2, 3-2, 3-3, and we beat them 4 games to 3, guys. We are in the NBA Finals. Triple-double for Russell Westbrook. This team is turning up, bro. All right. We're going to do this game by game. Simulate with Simcast. Come on, guys. Please get game 1, guys. Please get 1 on their home court, and we'll be good to go. And, oh, we get them at 115 to 113. 33 points for Russell Westbrook. 19 and 10 for Jeff Green, which is exactly why I picked him up for the big moments like this. Let's actually check out this. I want to check out this game log right here. So Green dunk missed. Siakam made a layup, which brought it to 115-113. Jeremy Grant actually made a dunk, which put up 115-111. Okay, so it wasn't a game-winning shot, but Jeremy Grant did make some clutch plays. Okay, next one, let's do this one regular game. Simulate game, and we up 2-0. Simulate game. Wow, dude. Yo, baby. Simulate with Simcast. Let's get this, man. Let's get this. And oh, it looks like they might get a W on us. You know what? Do I want to see this championship? No, man, because I got one more season to go, man. Because we won the championship 110-99. But you all know I'm all about that, double back-to-back life out there. So we can try to win ourselves another championship. Russell Westbrook, your finals MVP, 28 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists out there. I don't know, man. I feel like we made some pretty smart moves for this first season. I mean, Westbrook was shooting, man, 1 for 10 from 3, but it's all good. He still got that finals MVP. 13 assists for Satoransky as the starting shooting guard, so that is fantastic. I actually kind of like the idea of like a point guard type player playing in the backcourt with Russell Westbrook. It's just because I feel like that would allow Russell to kind of at times focus more on scoring. But we are going to go to the staff signing, see what we can do with this. And yeah, we still got Billy Donovan, just won a championship, so we're of course going to keep him around. Let's go ahead and hit up this NBA draft. No specific position I really am going to be gunning for right here. I guess we can go to Trade Finder and try to trade up if we want to. We have the 30th pick, so yeah, man. What about for the 9th pick? What you guys want? Nothing there. 6th pick, anything there? Dennis Schroder, Terrence Ferguson, Dennis Schroder, Steven Adams, or Diallo and Dennis Schroder. Okay, so I do like Dennis Schroder a lot, guys, but this trade's not bad because we still get a 79 overall Chris Dunn, who is the same age and is $10 million cheaper a season, and we get the 6th pick in the draft. That is pretty decent. I understand Schroder was big time for this team, but Chris Dunn, I still feel like can fill up the basket. I mean, he's got good offense. I mean, his 3-point shot's not great, but neither is Schroder's. But I mean, he can attack the basket and stuff. He's got good court vision out there. So I like it, guys. I do like this trade. I think I'm going to do it because just if it was just Chris Dunn for Schroder, no, I would not. But getting that 6th pick in the draft, I mean, come on, man. It's too good to pass up. So as far as players that are available, let's go to choose prospect. And people said I should start doing this by overall. So yeah, Cam Reddish, which is actually not bad because as much as I do like Satoransky, Cam Reddish could be a starting shooting guard for us, or at least a really good backup. We got Keldon Johnson out there. Okay, so it's definitely more of these shooting guards that are available. Like I was saying, man, it's not a position I really need all that much. So I think I'm going to go with Cam Reddish, best available. I'll be happy about that. He is 6'8". Might actually instantly be our starter on this team. Now, unfortunately, I don't know what that means for Roberson or Diallo on this team because one of those guys probably is going to have to go. Satoransky also. So, I mean, we got potential trade up at some positions right here. But yeah, Cam Reddish at 79 overall. We also got Jackson Hayes, who's at 74th, the 30th pick. I'll go with him too. Team player options. Nerlens Noel declined his. Patrick Patterson accepted his. Timothy, I don't really need him at all. Nader, don't really need him. Okay, that's fine. Qualifying offer. Satoransky, I'm going to extend it to him because it's $3 million. So, yeah. Okay, moratorium period. Definitely need a backup center now, although we could definitely make that happen via trade because we have those options out there now with some of the players that we now have up for trade. So, I think free agency-wise, there's not really all that much to do. Like, yeah, the power forward position, you only go to affordable players. I believe is Jeff Green off the books now? He might actually not be back. Or he might have retired. No, he didn't. He wouldn't retire. Yeah, man. Give me Jonas Repko just for like a little security, just in case we need a 4 out there. I'll grab him up. Yeah, I see Jeff Green as that like a cap hold, but I don't see him available. Is he just not affordable? Can we not afford Jeff Green? Which very well could be the case. He wants $8 million a season. Wow, we actually cannot afford him, guys. Which means I probably want to get a backup center because there's some decent ones available. Marcin Gortat can set good screens at least. If I get Gortat for a backup, that means I can focus some of those other trade assets on there on some other guys. On some positions we actually need, like the 4 spot. Tomas Satoransky, I'm going to match that. Oh, I don't got enough to get Jonas Repko. Okay, well, that's not great. Okay, whatever. Yeah, man, I think we're good for this offseason. Let me get Michael Beasley, too, because it's supposed to be getting Repko. Beasley going to the Houston Rockets. Well, guess we're not going to get a single power forward. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season and see if I can, like, get a trade to work out. So I found this trade that I like a lot. Roberson, Satoransky in a future first-round draft. If we do get Bobby Portis, who's locked up for 3 seasons at only $13 million, only being 24, he's not even in his prime. He's actually a really solid scoring big guy. So he will probably be our starting power forward for many seasons to come. And we get Denzel Valentine, who, like, potentially can still become a good player in the NBA, you know, barring injury and things like that. So yeah, we'll do that trade. And now we got Russell, Cam, Paul George, Bobby Portis, Steven Adams. Defensively, offensively, height-wise, this team is amazing from the starting 5 standpoint. Then we got Chris Dunn, Diallo, Jeremy Grant, Marcin Gortat off the bench. So yeah, I forgot all about Jeremy Grant. He's going to be play the 4 though. At times, he could also play the 3. Same with Diallo. He could probably play the 3 spot if needed. So very versatile lineup and roster in general. So let's go ahead, simulate this second season and see if we can win another NBA championship. 66-15, definitely cannot complain about that. We have a nice little winning streak going on to end the season. Hopefully we can beat the Jazz, although whenever I say that, I tend to lose. So, get a W on the season, 6-7 wins. MVP this time, Russell Westbrook at 23 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. MVP in this game makes, like, no sense to me sometimes, just because, like, those are worse stats than Russell put up last season, but I don't know, man. It's just, like, let's see what other guys did out there. I mean, we got Durant at 31, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Damian at 29, 6 assists. I can argue some of these guys actually had a better season than Russell Westbrook, but hey, man, the 8 rebounds and 8 assists always does help. Also 40% from 3. RJ Barrett as Rookie of the Year for the New York Knicks. Gordon Hayward, 6th man. Davis, Defensive Player, Colin Sexton, Most Improved. And Billy Donovan, Coach of the Year. All-NBA first team, Russ on that, obviously. All-NBA second with Paul George, and here is the All-NBA third. So we are the first seed, no doubt, in the Western Conference. Player stats on the season. So yeah, Paul George this time around, man, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Cam Reddish had 15 points, 3 assists. So he was fantastic. Bobby Portis did really solid at the 4th spot. Chris Dunn, not as good numbers as Dennis Schroder, but like I said, man, for the price tag, it was definitely worth the trade getting Cam Reddish out there, who absolutely balled up. Steven Adams, nice numbers for him too, man. Diallo, Jeremy Grant, Marcin Gortat. All right, first round, we do have the San Antonio Spurs. So simulate current round, and we lost game 1, got game 2, got game 3, 2-2. Come on, guys, come on, man. Y'all better not, don't lose. What are you guys doing? 4-3. We're good, man. Blood pressure is still at stable levels. Okay, close out. 28-13 and 7 for Paul. 18-13 and 6 for Russell with 7 turnovers. But you know, man, I'm not looking if you are. All right, next up we got Houston Rockets. Simulate current round. Come on, guys. Game 1. Game 2. Y'all had your little bitch ass game 7 in the first round. Now it's time to sweep everybody out there. We are in the Western Conference against the Golden State Warriors. 39-5-5 for Paul George, 28-6-7 for Russell, and 20-8 for Bobby Portis. Golden State. I feel like if we beat Golden State here, we can get past Atlanta or Philadelphia. It feels so weird saying that with the Hawks. Simulate current rounds, and we lost game 1. Got game 2. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Y'all got to get the lead, man. Y'all got the lead. 3-2. Get the 3-2. Come on, guys. Well, you know, you can't win them all. I mean, Kevin Durant, 45 points. Arguably should have been the MVP. 37-7 for Russell, 23 for Paul George. You know, I'm still really happy with how this rebuild turned out. I feel like we made some smart decisions out there. Winning that first championship's always nice. So yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.